Ooh. We are totally not prepared tonight. How's everybody doing?
Dysfunctional at its finest right here.
I don't have our pictures loaded. That's what I'm trying to work on real quick here. We don't even have that many pictures. It's a good thing though, because I'm not really prepared tonight.
No.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Are you?
I am. What's the temperature on that thing say?
I can't see past the broccoli. Cold.
Big fat 0.
Oh my gosh, it is so cold.
We were up into the 20s today. Well, 20. I don't know about right. Not 30s or
No,
so,
it hit 20.
20. So we weren't in the 20s.
No, not into the 20s yet. Just 20. I am cold. Yeah, I've got my hoodie on and I'm wrapped up in a blanket. I'm cold.
I'm still trying to get our pictures sorted out here. I'm just about there. I am so tired tonight.
I don't know what our wind chill is. I bought the wrong weather thing.
Hey, check this out.
What? Does it say what our wind chill is right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Oh, my phone says that it's not even fully registering what we are right now. But that it feels like -9.
Why did that go dark?
Because you probably pushed a button.
I didn't touch it. Oh, the broccoli might have.
It's set on auto, so it might register the light and then turn down.
What she said.
Or you pushed a button. But what's crazy? Ooh, our snow totals have really gone down for this weekend.
Aww.
We were supposed to get like 5 inches between Sunday and Monday, but now we're down to like an inch.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, it really tanked.
The kids and I were really looking forward to that.
You know, I kind of was too because they really need to go outside.
They do, and they tried today. The kids were itching to get out and do some sledding. We hit 20 today, so the kids went out, and
It didn't last long.
It didn't last long. The wind was cutting in. I mean, 20 is really not too bad, but what did I do? Oh, what pictures did I load here? What is this?
That's right.
Okay. So, guys, I'm so tired. I'm going on no sleep. Jenny hasn't had much sleep either.
No.
You might hear some percolating in the background. I got the coffee pot going. I'll be sitting here sucking down some coffee in a couple minutes. And then I'll be awake all night.
I'll be counting down the minutes to go to bed. But no, it's yeah, we're supposed to get like an inch, but with what's coming, we're supposed to warm up. I mean, we're going to hit 26 on Sunday. I'm excited. 33 on Monday. It's going to be a heat wave. Break out the shorts.
Can I say hi to somebody?
Yes.
Hi, Bandana Grandma!
He's never going to stop.
Is there other person in here? Ooh, 1870s Homestead is here. They had an awesome live show on, what night was that? Monday?
That was Monday. That was New Year's.
Oh, yeah, because they launched their YouTube channel on Monday. And they did a great job. So go check out their channel. But it's Holla! Is Meg tired of that yet? Jenny and I were looking through some of your thumbnails today, Meg. Well, here's the deal. The Hollar Homestead is our giveaway tonight. Well, we're not giving away the Hollar Homestead. They might not appreciate that.
Well, they do want it to sell, so somebody could buy it.
Well, but they are getting away.
Creeper.
Oh, we got a creeper. Come over here.
She says we're used to it.
But I say get over here. I didn't say go sit with Mom.
Favorite.
But Grace, what are me and you?
Nothing.
What? We're what?
Besties.
Oh.
And Mom and me, besties. Oh my God, besties. And this
what was I talking about?
Holla!
Yeah, they're packing up. They're packing up and moving out. But there are giveaway this week. They have donated some stuff, And she started her store Bumblewood about 4 years ago when they couldn't find anything else to help her eczema and awful skin. They're currently homesteading in suburban California. For some reason, I don't think I knew she was in California. I don't think I knew they were in California. Sorry, but are getting ready they're getting ready for this journey of they're gonna sell everything and travel the U.S. I mean, how awesome does that sound? I'm pretty envious of that, actually.
Yeah.
That just sounds awesome. Although I don't know what we wouldn't do without our goats and chickens and ducks and horse.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that sounds like a lot of fun. So go check out their channel. We were looking at a couple of thumbnails on there tonight, and
the apple pie one. Yeah, how to not make an apple pie.
I gotta go watch that apple pie one tonight, I think. And then the other one where she's cracked. The other one where she's cracking up. I can't think of it.
I don't know, but that's funny.
But so here's their stuff.
Their stuff.
Their stuff. Their channels. There's their YouTube page. Which one am I on?
That one.
This is the apple pie one right here.
Yeah.
Wait, is that showing up? I think I have it so it doesn't show the cursor. Maybe I should have it show capture cursor. Oh, it does. Okay. So okay. So that's an apple pie one. What's the other one? I've actually watched this one right here, this road trip Q&A. I think that's the one I watched. They're a fun couple to watch. Great kids. So that's their YouTube channel. This is their Facebook page. Look at this picture. This is their Facebook page picture. She's always cracking up. She's the jokester in the group. She was always providing us jokes.
Yeah, and her kids are her kids are the ones that provide her with the jokes.
That's right. Yep.
They're the jokesters. That's a cute picture.
That is a cute picture. And then here's their Instagram.
Aww.
But look at these. OM goodness.
You and your cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I love cinnamon rolls.
That's ridiculous.
All right, so here's what she's giving away. This is going to be part of the giveaway. Like I said, they are packing everything up, heading out of California in a couple months. It's not very long. I think May, March, April.
Well, they need the house to sell.
Oh, okay. That would help.
The sooner the better.
Right. But they're going to be heading out of California and traveling for, I believe, at least a year.
You don't want to hit this way in the winter. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, you might want to stay away from Michigan. Actually, from my understanding right now, you even want to stay away from Florida. I heard on the radio tonight that some guy's video's gone viral where his pool in Florida has froze over, and it's a couple inches thick.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
And it's raining iguanas in Florida.
It's raining iguanas?
Yeah, so what happens is, I guess down in Florida people are used to this. But there's iguanas running around.
Right.
And they go up in the trees. And once it gets to a certain temperature,
they fall out of the tree.
It's about 32 degrees, their bodies just completely shut down and they fall out of trees.
Oh, those poor things.
Apparently, from what I heard on the radio, usually they're fine, and when they warm back up, they and get back up on the trees.
That makes me sad. I'd want to pick them all up. I'm like, it's okay.
I used to have a pet iguana. Green
Gables says they're in Orlando right now on vacation, and it's 50.
That is ice ages for Florida, I think.
I actually, so some people that I grew up with, it was one of my brother's friend and his family. His sister lives somewhere in Florida, I'm not exactly sure. And they went looking at Christmas lights and stuff. This was last weekend, and they had winter coats, and she's like, I'm sorry, I moved out of Michigan to get away from this. Why is it here? And I was like, it's just a little bit of payback. But yeah, the people that we bought the goats from, they were down in Florida, and on the drive back and stuff, they were.
Where else they? Oh, they went to.
They were on a cruise.
They were in Florida to Mexico. Wait, was it Florida?
Yeah,
I know they were in Mexico.
They were in Florida.
Oh, okay.
That's where I think that's where the cruise left. And when they left to come back and stuff, I want to say that it was 33 degrees is what Simone said on the way back.
That's crazy.
It's cold.
Hollar Homestead. That was the best iguana impression ever. Oh, 32 Celsius with 75% humidity. Jackie says, "Oh, well, you gotta make me do my Celsius conversions."
Oh, it's cold here. We were excited to be able to butcher a pig tonight and let it hang outside. We'll finish processing it this week.
I need to get in on some of these pig butchering processes because I know I kind of said this last year, but I'm getting more and more geared towards butchering our pigs. Raising pigs for other people, I don't have too much desire to do a whole lot of pigs. So if you're going to buy a pig from us, you'll probably get off to the processor. But, but before I forget, so here's what, this is their store, which they, Hollar Homestead, Meg, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys are shutting this down due to your adventures that you have right around the corner. But this is their store.
Is it showing?
It should be. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All kinds of lip balm stuff. I don't even want to know what naked lip balm is. That's what it says. Don't yell at me, Jenny. That's what it says.
It says unscented.
It says naked.
It is naked.
But all kinds of great stuff. So here's what she's giving away tonight. And the winner will need to send us a message via YouTube's messaging system with your email. And then we'll let Meg know what email to expect something from. Okay?
Yes.
All right. But this is the one. Go ahead, babe. What's...
Midnight Sun. It's lavender and lemongrass and tea tree.
Woo!
Activated charcoal.
Boom! And that one.
Activated charcoal. I've never had anything with activated charcoal.
That you know of.
Well, yeah, that I know of. And then lemon zinger. This sounds like a dessert.
It does. I mean...
Again, with wanting to eat soap.
I know. I mean... it looks like a dessert plate right there.
I want to eat it.
So again, that's who giving the giveaway tonight. And we've really enjoyed having the Hollar Homestead in our Facebook group.
And they have all their stuff on sale. So go look at all their stuff too.
Yes.
Check it out before they take a hiatus.
That Facebook group right there, Pratt Pack.
Pratt Pack.
And actually, I'll show you this real quick, maybe.
What would you do?
Maybe. If I don't have it messed up, which I might.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I never know.
Boom. Right there.
What? Where'd you go?
So every Thursday night, Thursday in our group, we try to remember to, so I'm not going to say we do it every Thursday, we try to remember to make a post where people want to share stuff with us. And a reminder that it's a family-friendly group. Look at this. 444 members in our group. Can you believe that?
That is crazy. I didn't know that we were up to that number quite yet.
444?
Yeah.
I know, right? That's crazy. And lots of people are starting groups. But so tonight we asked people if they would share with us their jokes, of course. And with it being so cold outside, to share some summertime pics. There's still room for some holiday pics, winter pics, and links to your social media. So if you have a social media and you want us to blast it on here, you could have shared a pic. I should probably refresh this in case somebody else has posted something since I brought it up. I don't know if it would add it automatically or not.
I don't know either.
But one of the, let's go through a couple of these real quick. Look at all these summertime. People are on top of the summertime pics.
Well, that's because we all miss green grass and warm weather.
Oh, Jessica Perez. Look at that garden and that green grass. Oh, goodness, right?
That's so nice.
Does that show up? Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Jessica Perez. More summertime.
I had to buy cucumbers. Well, I didn't have to buy cucumbers.
Wait, we bought cucumbers?
I bought cucumbers today. Andrew really wanted some fresh cucumbers.
Today.
Yeah.
Andrew likes fresh. Is Andrew like the only one that likes fresh cucumbers?
No, but he is the one that is obsessed with fresh cucumbers.
Yeah.
So
Me?
I bought something.
I'm just starting to come around to liking pickles.
I love pickles.
And I've always, if pickles are on my hamburger or pickles are on a sandwich, I will always eat them, no problem. But to say I like pickles, to say I'll just go grab a pickle, that doesn't happen. But I'll tolerate them and stuff. And we got another creeper.
This is the cucumber boy.
Cucumbers.
I know cucumbers.
But cucumbers, I have absolutely detested them from the time I was a kid.
I do not like cucumbers.
That and melons, honeydew melon, cantaloupe, watermelon. I have a gag reflex whenever I eat those. And I'm serious.
I've never seen him eat it because he's like, no.
Watermelon candy, I kind of like sometimes. Like a watermelon candy, like a Jolly Rancher or something.
Oh, watermelon Jolly Ranchers are the bomb.
But watermelon, melon, honeydew melon, cantaloupe, gag reflex, full effect, and I am done. I'm out of there.
Yeah, I can only do a little bit of watermelon, but I can't do any other melon.
Hey, Bumble Junction's here. Nunda's here. Bonne Terre Homestead. Bonne Terre Homestead was like 20 minutes early.
That doesn't surprise me.
I think she's been having a good holiday season.
Yes.
I told Jenny the other day, I said, man, we haven't heard from Nunda in a while.
Yeah. And so I messaged her.
Yeah.
I was like,
Where's our Nunda?
Stalker? I'm going to stalk you.
Market
Bumble
Junction. I had a big long talk the other day too. In fact,
Yeah.
I think our talk spanned over 2 days. Oh, I saw a part-time permies that said if I raise a pig, they'll butcher it, but on my property, on our property. No.
We don't really like that.
I've heard lots of problems of people raising pigs and or even goats. I think the last one I heard about was a goat, where somebody was insistent that they would come pick up the goat, but they had to butcher it on their property, and they're like, that's not happening. And I mean, I don't think it was a big deal. I mean, I don't think that deal happened or whatever, but yeah.
I'd rather not. I don't even want to be here when he does them. So.
I have a goat we have to butcher very soon. He's gotten really big.
He's fuzzy.
And he's the most friendliest goat. And I keep saying I gotta butcher him, and it might happen this weekend because we're gonna have a little bit warmer temps, and Jenny and the kids might go away for a couple hours.
I can't do that.
Go visit your mom for a little bit. Is your mom watching?
I don't know.
Mrs. Jenny, are you on here?
Why Mrs.
Well,
No,
I don't know. Does she want us to use her name?
You just say Jenny's mama.
Jenny's mama. Oh. Jenny's grandma was Mama.
Mama, yeah.
And Faith never met Mama. Or Grace never met Mama.
No.
But Grace is all about knowing about Mama.
Uh-huh.
And so just today, hey Faith, come here. Just today. Oh, never mind, darling. You don't have to come here. TJ was joking around with Faith about a stuffy or something, and he was going, Mama, Mama. What was TJ doing? Do you remember? But TJ was joking around, and just like mom. But it was a little baby stuffy or something, and TJ was looking at Faith going, Mama, Mama. And Grace goes, TJ, that's not nice to talk about Mama that way. And we're all like, what are you talking about, Grace? And she goes, that's Mama. That's Mama. Don't talk about her like that. And I was like, Mama. And I was like, Grace, what's the big deal? Well, it's not nice to talk about Mama like that. She died. And I was like, oh, darling, TJ was just sort of like, Mom. He wasn't saying nothing about Mama. But that you weren't here. That happened today.
Yeah, no, she does that.
And that's the first time I told Jenny about it. So
yeah.
I know better than to catch Jenny off guard with Mama stuff. So, but I'm sorry.
She does that sometimes. She doesn't know her, but we talk about her. And there was one time that I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think somebody hit one of my teacups, and they came from my grandma. And she was like, you guys need to be careful. Those were Mama's. And she died. We can't talk about it. I'm like, it's okay to talk about it, crazy kid. So she's super sweet though.
So they're talking about
boy goat
a butt goat. I saw
butt goat. Yeah, somebody said a butt goat. Ew.
Yeah. Our bucks, and then I see Kelly. Kelly, I'm going to strongly disagree pertaining to our goats. Our bucks are kept away from the females. Mm-hmm. We can talk about it a little bit later, but our vet was here today, and she said, dang, this goat stink.
And I put the goat that we were talking about, Buck, that's kept away from our females and has been kept away from our females for a year now.
Yes.
Well, except for the one time when they get friendly.
It's the love boat. Okay, go ahead.
I was thinking Love Shack, but that works too.
Yeah, okay.
I had to put a collar on him today, and I still smell boy goat on my hands, and I've washed my hands a lot to try to get rid of the smell. And I even told my mom on the phone, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go do my errands today smelling like boy goat. It's the worst smell in the world.
But our Why am I drunk? I'm so tired.
The one goat that we have to process is a weather.
Yes, a weather. Our weather doesn't stink. He hangs out with the girls.
He doesn't nuzzle on him.
And he is
so
sweet. He is such a sweetheart.
I know him.
But he does not stink.
No, he doesn't stink. He's allowed in the barn.
Oh, Homemade Everything, how you doing? You know, I'm not going to lie, Homemade Everything. I tell everybody that I've been total slacker on videos for like 6 months now. I keep meaning to come check out how Homemade Everything is doing. I keep meaning to go over there and check them out. And well, honestly, I haven't made it. There we go. I'm honest about it. I didn't make it, but I keep meaning to head over there.
And then he asked how your new tractor's.
It's doing good. It's doing good. I am having somebody come out and take a look at a couple things and see what's what, but we'll see.
I must have missed her entrance.
Who?
There she is. Amy
Oh,
Fuel,
her entrance.
Her entrance.
Well, speaking of Amy Fuel, go ahead and
Amy
do this, babe.
So,
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. So
okay, Amy put out the announcement of the first lineup for the
Oh, that's not what I want.
Homesteaders of America conference.
Did you say the first lineup?
Well, it's
or
like,
the final lineup?
No, it's the first. What are you doing?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh, it's the first announcement of speakers, but there is some details that still need to be worked out, so I'm sure that things will change and evolve over time. But so she put that out today. It's October 12th and 13th.
Where's that at on here?
Where's what, the date?
Yeah.
Down here in Front Royal. I always want to say Fort. I can't read. Front Royal, Virginia.
Look at this stellar lineup right there. Is that what they see on here? You got Doug and Stacy, Amy, Ann. Help me, babe.
Really?
Okay.
She's going to yell at you for
She
that
is.
one.
She is. Daryl Patton. And then, whoa, what is this over here? Big Bear. That's Daryl Patton.
And then our mugs.
What?
Yes, so we will be doing a little bit of speaking, but then we will be...
I got out of it, though.
We will be handing over the microphones to our children.
Somebody should be recording that.
Oh, we will be. Yes, so...
Do you want that flyer back up?
No, it's okay. It is absolutely a great lineup. Stacey Lynn Harris, Joe Salatin, Eustace Conway... Big Bear, Timber Creek Farm. There's so many people on the lineup so far. It's going to be awesome. And Amy's going to be doing her first speech as well. So.
Ooh, I didn't know that. See, that's Jenny's on top of all that stuff. I didn't know Amy was.
Yes, she is. She hasn't decided on what.
She'll do fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She'll probably do far better than what we would ever hope for. And, so it is exciting, though. And the kids are excited to be taking a part and being able to share their view on homesteading and maybe talk to other homestead kids too. So it's gonna be awesome.
Collins Bountiful Acre says buck meat tastes horrible. They pee all over their beards. It's not just their beards.
Nope.
They pee all over.
They pee all over the place.
In their eyes, in their ears,
They don't
up
care.
over their head. They don't care.
They don't care. Yeah, no.
And I've heard, and because of that, I've
Bandana Grandma, the conference looks amazing. Mike, I'd better get a hello and a big hug this year.
You got it. If the memory's
he recognizes
working.
you.
Yes, I've heard for a buck, when you're skinning a buck, you got to be really careful about not getting that hair and stuff. In fact, I've known some people that would wash beforehand even, or I've heard of. But our weather, the weather, I don't suspect the weather will be a problem whatsoever. We got 75 people here.
Wow. Where do you get tickets? Go to homesteadersofamerica.com.
Do I have a feeling it's on here somewhere?
Yeah, at the top right.
Okay, let me throw it up there.
It's right there. I'm not sure if they're seeing it though.
Joe Salatin.
He's so funny.
Yeah, we really enjoyed his talk.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet Eustace either.
Yep, you can just go to the website and there's a lot more information and there'll be the full lineup and schedule and everything posted on there as well. There's going to be workshops that you will be able to partake in. Last year there was the hog butchery workshop, and I think there was a rabbit one too. But yeah, so you'll want to.
Oh yeah, there was rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, follow along. Yeah, I avoided all that. So you want to follow along the website to be able to keep track of what the schedule is. It's 2-day event, the 12th and 13th. $30 for one day and $50 for both days. And kids are free.
Amy might remember. You might remember. Next to Alderman Farms booth, on this side. What's that? The right.
If you were
looking at their booth.
It's to the right. Yeah.
Like in our video when we were videoing Patty talking to people. Yep. Off to the right.
Yeah.
There was only one booth, right?
No,
there was two. The one on the end.
Handhone Farms.
Oh wait, that was Handhone Farms. Yes.
Yeah, the one
they
in
were
between
doing
the rabbits.
Okay, but one of those people were from Michigan.
That was the rabbits.
That was the rabbits.
Yes.
Do you remember who that was?
I don't remember the name.
Maybe Amy remembers.
Maybe.
But they're from Michigan, and I want to say the thumb area.
Maybe. You're using the wrong hand. That is not.
I'm not on me. I'm not using the wrong hand. But on you guys maybe.
Yeah.
The thumb
See.
area.
I'm waiting to see if.
Ooh, is
Independence Acres Homestead.
Thank you
so much.
In fact, we need to look that up because we had a good talk with them, and then I don't think we really exchanged any info with them, did we? I don't think we did. But they seemed really nice.
Too busy playing with the rabbits with Brianna, so.
See, patience. Somebody used the word patience with me.
Yeah, right. You should see him with a board game with the kids.
What is that? What is that? K.A. Murray?
Yeah.
I'm on. Thank you. Patience. I am a patient person.
You're not.
What?
There's some things that the kids will do or say, and he's like, I just don't get it. I'm like, they're just being kids. But then there's
No, I'm more like, hey, I'm in patience overload here.
Oh, whatever. And then there's other days where I'm like, they're driving me batty. He's like, I don't see the problem. So we kind of balance each other out.
And there's Terry Simons chipping in.
Yeah, I'm never patient.
One thing's for sure, I love my kids. I love joking around with them. I razz them. I razz them all the time. Jenny tries joking with them and just hurts their feelings, or hurts them.
They'll be wrestling or roughhousing, and then mom will get involved to try to protect, and then somebody's crying. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You would have thought it was an iguana falling out of the tree.
Yeah, exactly. It's bad. I can't.
But in all fairness, hey Faith, what do you think about your patient dad?
Is dad patient?
No. Not all the time. Sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes. Yeah, you're right. I try to work good with kids. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys. I will tell you one of the New Year's resolutions I had with my kids. Did you hear this when Faith asked me?
Grace?
No, I think it was Faith. Faith asked me, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was you. Okay, yeah.
One of
girls took turns writing stuff down, so, yeah.
A lot of times I will open my mouth before I fully think about what I'm going to say or how I'm going to say it. And sometimes that's directed at the kids. Not bad words, not demeaning, not whatever's, but I could have it formed a little better. I could have it a little more... What are you looking at me like?
I'm watching you talk.
I could have... I could be more pleasant with my words, although, like I said, no bad words, especially not towards the kids. Maybe just Jane. But, no, that's not true either. But, so one of my kind of New Year's resolutions is, like our garage door seems to be left open a lot by the kids. And I kind of blow my top for about 30, no, not even 30 seconds, 10 seconds. I just need to stop and take a breath and think for just a half a second and then open my mouth. Like, instead of being so about it, I could just be more, okay, kids, I love you. I've told you 10 million times. Please close the garage door.
Yeah, because that'll have great effect, I'm sure. See the effect it has?
Oh, Flip-Flop's out of here. See you later, Flip-Flop. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Nunda. I knew I could rely on you for some positive attitude. I appreciate it. Is there anything ever negative that Nunda says, ever? No. And even if she wanted to tell you something negative, it would be positive.
Yeah. I don't know. She's such a sweetheart.
Foot and mouth disease. Yep.
Well, it's funny. I had to take Andrew. You're like crying over here. I don't know what to do with this. I had to take Andrew to a doctor one time. Well, it was to like the children's hospital.
Thanks, Nunda.
And so we actually went to the children's and women's hospital. And so he's reading the signs as we're going in, and he's like, children and women. He's like, where do the men go? And I was like, well, the men just go to the children's department. And he kind of looked at me. He's like, no, they don't. I was like, yeah, they do. I said, you know, if Dad's sick or something, doesn't he kind of act like a really big kid? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, so the men just go to the children's department. He thought it was kind of funny. I was like, that's great.
Hey, while Faith is here, Faith is a big lover of sauerkraut. And here is some, and she really is.
My brother thought it looked like canned salmon.
Yeah, it really does. I don't know if you can see that. But this is a batch that we made. We mixed green. Actually, this is a batch that we made. I got some mason tops from a friend. And so I immediately dug in. This is purple cabbage from the store, green cabbage from our garden, which is currently stored close to the garage. So this is green and purple mixed, and it came out pink, and it really almost looks like salmon flesh in there. But it's good, isn't it, darling?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom's not here. The show is on you. Speak up. It's all about you. Go.
We never did end up making sauerkraut.
I know. We could do that this weekend, hopefully. We ran into some snags last week, and I don't remember what, but we ran out of time.
Yeah.
And because Faith wants to learn how to do a lot of this fermenting stuff, so we're going to make a video. Faith and I are going to make a video, and it'll pretty much just be Faith, I think. But Faith making sauerkraut, and then I don't have to do it anymore, because she'll do it. Right, darling?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you and I don't have the picture on here. You and I made this one. You and I made this just, didn't we? Didn't you and I make that just the other day? That's what you were using the No, that was just me. What did you use the pickle, not pounder, is it pounder? Pickle pounder?
Pickle packer.
Pickle packer.
We were combining 2 jars of sauerkraut, and I was pounding, or
packing.
Oh, yeah. You were packing this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, smarty pants.
Jeez.
You have the picture in the drive.
Who's that?
I deleted the drive. Oh, you mean up there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no big deal. Because I got it right here, I thought.
Right there. Yeah.
In fact, I might have shown this last... Oh, no, because this was like Friday. So this is Faith. Nope, that's not. There we go. Using the pickle pounder?
Packer.
The pickle packer. And we're combining. You can see a jar on the left there, and then the jar she's packing. It was done fermenting, so we're packing it and we're putting it into the fridge. But now she wants to learn how to make the sauerkraut, so
yes, she does.
Easy enough. We'll do it. But here's what else we did. We are going to be using red and green cabbage again, just because of circumstances. What it is. Well, I was about to say Tangi the Caver's wife, but it's Tangi at Freedom Homestead. I got it right.
Yep, you did.
Was talking about she's been doing a lot of just pouring brine in there instead of worrying about squeezing out all the juices. So I kept all the brine from this. And yeah, it kind of looks like fruit punch, so we all tried it. We all took a sip. We all took a big slug off it, except for one person. One person didn't, and I won't say who.
I'm not drinking nasty sauerkraut juice.
And we all drank it, and it wasn't awful. It was very salty, huh?
Yeah.
But that's enough. But we're going to use this to inoculate the next sauerkraut as well. We're going to try to squeeze out plenty of juices, because I honestly believe that's where all the flavor comes from. But we are going to dump a little of that in there. And we've been talking a lot about fermenting in our group lately. People are trying the fermented mixed veggies and stuff, and they got lots of questions that I can't answer. So
I'll just eat it. It's good.
I'll just tag Amy Fuel, and then Rose from Wholesome
and
Roots.
And I keep tagging you. I'm like, hey, Michael, do you have input on this?
Hey, Amy, what do you think?
Do you keep the brine refrigerated?
Yes. Otherwise, I think it keeps fermenting.
I think so too.
So I put it in the fridge to cool it down for a little bit, just so it can chill out. And then I'll probably, I don't think it matters, but just because this is the way my brain works, I'll let it warm up to room temperature and then add it to the, but you don't really have to let it warm up to room temperature. You just pour it in there. But
the Hollar Homestead says, I wonder if pickled eggs in that brine would be good.
Oh.
We
are getting chicken eggs.
Yeah, we haven't made pickled eggs in such a long time, and they're so yummy.
That's a really good idea.
That's another thing I don't like.
So for the pickled eggs, you add the vinegar and stuff too. Yeah, I might have to try that. Hey, speaking of the Hollar Homestead,
that 1870s homestead says that they have never had fermented food.
Well, neither have we until about what, 8 months ago when I started playing, or a year.
Yeah, about a year ago or so.
You
gotta try the fermented veggies.
Just do it. And I think I mentioned this.
They're so good.
Did I mention this on last week's live show?
Especially the cauliflower.
I mentioned this. Oh no, I mentioned this in our group on a post.
It's the cauliflower.
Here's a little known fact.
We're throwing that off.
We had never really had sauerkraut.
No.
I mean, I'm sure you did growing up. Your parents like sauerkraut.
My dad does.
Yeah.
I maybe tried it once and
gagged.
that was that.
But I don't think I'd ever had store-bought. Every once in a while, like at a restaurant or a food cart, I'd get sauerkraut on some sausage or a hot dog or something. But other than that, I'd never had store-bought sauerkraut. So after we started making sauerkraut, I was like, well, I wonder what store-bought tastes like. So we're really liking ours. So I bought some out of the store, and what did that taste like?
It was gross.
It was pretty nasty. Well, it wasn't nasty, but it just wasn't what we were doing.
Some of it had brown on it.
Oh, yeah.
And that was gross.
There's quite a few people in here that are saying that they haven't tried fermented foods before.
I wonder if a lot of people realize that if you've had sauerkraut, you've had a fermented food.
Yeah. What is kombucha?
You're asking the wrong folks, except, can you share it real quick from our Facebook? That, so the book that I have, hey, you know that fermenting book?
Yes.
The green one?
Yes.
Can you get it, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Where is it?
On the bookshelf in there.
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, I know it. Where is it at?
That book is called Wild Fermentation. They also have a Facebook group that I just realized last night because I think it was Rose at Wholesome Roots commented in our group about it, and I went there and then I shared the link in our group. But they also have a Facebook group, and it's like 77,000 strong.
Is it?
That's it.
Okay.
So if you look up the Facebook group Wild Fermentation, by that guy, Sandor Katz. And I probably pronounced it wrong. But anyway, so the question was, what was the question?
Like kombucha.
Yes, somebody posted in there the other day
tea.
that they got this huge SCOBY. It's huge. And then people can make like clothes out of SCOBYs.
What?
I know, you think I'm crazy. Go check out the group.
Do they eat their clothes when they're done wearing them?
They just add water and drink them.
There you go.
SCOBYs and kombucha is what I've been wanting to try, but yeah, the simple answer, like Jenny said, and somebody correct me if she's wrong, but it's fermented tea.
It sounded like you said sand or cats instead of sand or cats. It's sand or
Sandor. Where am I at? This thing's like
it's like a meow.
Meow meow.
Can you go put that back, please? Thank you.
Sandor.
Madonna made clothes out of meat, so
that sentence is wrong on so many levels. I'm not even gonna go there.
I don't know. I'm still laughing at the meow meow.
Has a SCOBY that's around 4 inches now. I'm a terrible kombucha mother, lol. Now, the one that was in that group, Meg, was They said that they had neglected that SCOBY for a really long
I
time.
thought that was Lady Gaga too.
Oh, was it Lady Gaga?
No, it was
they had neglected that SCOBY for a long time, and what I saw in the picture, it looked like this thing was huge.
It was Lady Gaga.
Well, you leave the bandana on the ground, it'd be all over that.
I was going to say something and I forgot.
Extra SCOBYs are good for your animals. When I see SCOBY, all I think is Scooby Treat. That's all.
I know, like, I can't.
What those Scooby-Doo
yeah.
crackers?
Yeah.
Those are yummy.
Chickens love SCOBY too.
I'm pretty sure chickens love everything. The more I just suggested to somebody, I had to go find a video of hanging a head of lettuce in the chicken coop and letting them play with it in the winter.
Lettuce
or cabbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that. If they liked it.
We might.
Mike, your face is red.
Did you need me to go get you a mirror?
We were just reading about
red
faces. What was it about
we
red faces?
dehydrate SCOBY for dog treats.
Well, I think I was seeing in that group, if you go and look on that post I was talking about, they talk about making little SCOBY purses. They dehydrate it, and it's a little, like...
For what?
Purse thing. To put stuff in? I don't know.
Why? What is SCOBY?
Oh, see, that's a closed group also. I was going to go find it and show it, but it's a closed group, so I don't want to do that, just like with ours. But
okay.
Do you ferment it?
What is a SCOBY? Hey, can somebody give us like the definition of the SCOBY? The SCOBY is the collection of bacteria. It's like a growing mass.
Why would somebody want to carry bacteria as a purse?
But you dry it out, and it becomes like a leather.
I don't care. It's still lit.
So you know your leather boots?
They are leather boots, and you are not going to ruin this for me. Stop talking right now.
So
don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
SCOBY.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm never having that.
There you go. Leave it to Nunda. Hey, let's do a little shout out. Bonne, Terre, Homestead, Nunda, Facebook group, Bonne, Terre, Homestead friends. And if you read her pinned post, she is talking directly to me.
She is.
And on Instagram, you can find her on, there, Instagram. I'm all. And then we got Bumble Juction in here doing some moderating. He's got his YouTube, his Facebook page. His Facebook page, he also has a group. It's Bumblebee. I'm drawing a blank. Help us out, Mark. Nunda, Mark, post links to your guys' stuff, please. I think it's just Bumblebee Junction group. I think Instagram. Both these folks are great people. If you're not part of their groups, oh my gosh, is Charles here?
I can't say that I have seen him.
Charles, old Alabama gardener, has danced around Facebook a little bit. He's talked to me a couple times about kind of trying. I haven't helped him with anything, but he's just like, hey, Mike, I don't know Facebook all that well. Old Alabama gardener opened up a Facebook group.
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
That is awesome.
So just search Old Alabama Gardener and you'll find his Facebook group. Freedom Homestead opened a Facebook group.
Yes.
Jack and Tangi. Go find them. Who was the other one? Sun's Days. Yeah, Lisa opened up a Facebook group. That has something to do with a food challenge that she's doing. At least that's how the group started. But I think it's just generally becoming a group. Lots of people are opening up Facebook groups. And that's awesome because, like, and it's not a competition thing. I mean, no. I kind of look at those groups as, like, I look at our group as interacting with people that we fooled into liking us. And so, like, Jack and Tangi will have a group, and that's for them to interact with people that like them. And same with Old Alabama Gardener. Oh, my gosh, Old Alabama's Gardeners group. If Charles shares a lot of info in there, that man is that is a group to belong to there, I think.
I don't, there's a lot of knowledge.
Into
one person about just like a whole variety of stuff. It's not just like gardening or canning or anything like that. I mean, it's just I have no idea.
It's OAG Facebook. Well, I don't even know what that's in reference to, man. Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Is that a joke? Okay. Yes, Amy. And one of the main reasons that we started our group was because we had people interacting on our page. Not a lot, but some. But the way Facebook has pages set up is
it's horrible.
More just as a storefront, not an interaction type thing. And
yeah.
I'd go look and be like, hey, nobody's like posted something to our page in a while. And go look at, oh my gosh, they have. We never got notified.
Yeah, there's like 5 things, and some of it was from like 2 months ago.
Right. And then the nice thing
What were we told?
The nice thing about the group, Jenny and I share some stuff in there. We go live exclusively in that group sometimes.
Yeah.
But we really like it because it gives a chance for people to share, for the members to share with us and everybody else what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for us to share, although we share plenty in there. But it's for the followers and stuff to share with us what they're doing. And we have a lot of very smart people in that group.
Yes.
Me not included. I'm in the group,
Definitely
just not in the
me.
smart group.
I go through and I like a bunch of stuff. Like, I read everything, but I don't comment or post very much.
Farmer Mima made a group. Awesome. She is killing that. Keto?
Ryan catching the mouse in the minivan. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yes.
Uncle Haas.
I should have asked Ryan if I could show that. Since Uncle Haas caught a mouse in the back of his minivan, and he posted a picture in the group, but I didn't ask him to use it. It's a closed group, so I don't want to publicly share anything unless I have permission. Like, where's our group? Right here.
Yeah.
Like on our Thursday night post, we specifically tell people that we will be sharing this post in the group. So, Jessica Perez, more stuff. Kids out playing in the dirt. Oh, you gotta love seeing kids playing in the dirt. Did you hear about the magic tractor? It turned into a field.
It turned into a field. That's awesome.
I do like that one. Oh, we had another tractor joke. Where's that?
She's been reminding us.
Who has?
Coco Noel sent us a joke.
Oh, yeah, Coco Noel.
She has been, oh, you're going to love this. She has been sending us, that's why these random, like, McCormick and John Deere.
Look at this summertime stuff. Look at this
that's
summertime
awesome.
stuff.
Those are reminders to go look at her joke to read on. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, read it. Is this your first joke presentation?
It might be.
Okay, don't bomb it. She's triple reading it.
I am. How did the farmer find his missing wife when she got lost in the fields?
Are you going to wait for an answer? See, this is a big moment. Do you wait for the answer or do you just go for it?
Well, I'll go ahead and just go for it.
Okay, go.
But after.
You double check it?
After.
Bandana grub! Oh, it's closed group. Should we say that?
Well, I think he kind of already said it. Anyways, he tracked her down.
He tracked her down.
I thought that was funny. It
is good.
Like, I love that one.
It is good.
Tracked her down. That's right. Amy got it too. Did he say don't bomb it or don't vomit? Both.
It is Jenny.
It is Jenny.
Oh.
That's too funny.
Hey,
Maybe Grandma was going to yell at you.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I deserve it.
Yes. That was funny.
Oh, that's another thing here. So I've been playing with this book that Jenny got me. Pickle Pantry. I've known about the book, but I got reminded about it on Jack and Tangi's live stream, I think on Monday nights, 9 p.m., Freedom Homestead. I think they're Monday nights at 9 p.m. So I've been playing with that book. So me and a couple of the kids, we made some spiced apples, and those are going to be ready. Well, we still got a whole other, 5 weeks. But that looked good. And then we had a lot of great responses to our New Year's Eve party, our video.
Yeah.
And are you trying to jump in here?
No, I was going to do something to like slyly try to remind you of something, but keep
okay.
with what you're doing.
Be a little slicker.
Well, that just.
So we had quite the spread. Only about a 20th of this. No. Andrew went on an eating spree. Andrew killed most of this.
Oh yeah, he ate a lot.
But we stayed up to midnight partying. Hey, good old. You know what's on our video? You know what somebody said about that hat?
What?
The hat's normal size, fitting on my big head.
Yeah, that's probably very much true. Very much true.
But we had a lot of fun. What actually made it this year even better was not one kid went to sleep. Everybody stayed up until midnight.
I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, she almost didn't.
I almost fell asleep.
In fact, wait, whose daughter has an Instagram account that I made that comment to?
I have no idea. I really have no idea.
Cavers.
Emily?
Yeah, her. She made a comment. She posted a picture of her, and she says, the last picture of 2017. I said, oh, that's a great idea. I need to go wake up Jenny. It's going to be your fault that I wake her up. But I'm going to go wake up Jenny so that we can get a last 2017 picture.
Yeah, once you got me moving a little bit, then...
Yeah, she was good.
We need to do that.
Do the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's your question?
I don't have one.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is family friendly, baby. We can't... okay. All right.
I thought you were doing that to interrupt me. So I kept starting my question.
I just kept whispering in my ear, you know. I just kept interrupting. That
was too funny.
Okay, so let's talk about Holla! All right. So, the Hollar Homestead. Meg over there is giving away this item and this item.
Are you sure it's showing?
No. Yes. And this is their store. They're selling out everything. It looks like they got some deals going here. So you guys head over there, buy some stuff. Uh-oh, Jenny.
Scrub.
Jenny just found something she might like. Because they got to get everything sold to hit the road.
Yes.
They are going on the road. Follow their YouTube channel because this is going to be one of those adventures. They're going to be traveling around the U.S. How awesome would that be? That would be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty
We've talked about doing that in retirement.
We have.
This is their Facebook page. Follow them, and their Instagram. But for these two items right here, if you are the winner, please send Jenny and I an email or a message on YouTube using your YouTube account. Go to our page, go to our About on our page and click Send Message. Yep. And let us know your email address. We will then, so that nobody tries being shady, we will then let Hollar Homestead know the email to expect an email from. What? Did I say that right?
What? I'm not sure if you did, but I think everybody gets the idea.
So here's the question. They are packing up everything, selling their house, packing up. Well, no, actually, they're selling everything.
They're selling everything.
They're selling it because they have to. I mean, you can't sell your house and put everything in an RV.
That's not happening.
No, so they are doing it. I think I saw on her page. That's probably her personal page, maybe. But they had some kind of sale going. I thought, whatever. All right. So they're packing up their RV and they are heading out. They are going to travel the U.S., I believe, for a minimum of a year. What state do they currently live in, which is also the state they're going to leave and start this adventure on? What state? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hit the road, Jack. There you go. Gons. What's up? Ooh, Nunda with a close second. Bobblehead coming in there. Man, you guys paying attention, though. That's for sure. For sure, everybody's paying attention. Awesome. Well, and they probably know them anyways. So
Probably.
All right, so Gons. Get a hold of us. We interact with Gons quite a bit. But yeah, we'll just,
still got to get a hold of us.
We'll just do everything the correct way, all right? So I'm too wimpy for this weather.
Amy says there was no hope for me.
Okay, so that giveaway is done. I want to give you guys a heads up on something else. We were going to have this done last week, and we did not. We are going to have an Instagram contest. I couldn't think of the word. We're going to have an Instagram contest here very soon, giving away one of these, which we gave away last week on this show. We got a hold of Clyde. Clyde generously gave me a generous amount of these to give away on different giveaway items. So we're going to have an Instagram giveaway for this. But we figure this by itself is awesome. This is really awesome. If you are not familiar with this Clyde's Garden Planner, it's really awesome. You can buy one from him at his website, which is what?
Clyde's Vegetable Planting Chart. I can never remember.
I don't, neither can I. .com. Baker Creek also sells these for Clyde. So go check that out. You'll notice a price difference, but I'm going to tell you this. Clyde's price includes shipping.
Yes.
I'm sure Baker's Creek price does not include shipping. So, you know. But we're going to sweeten that up. We've got some excess seeds that we're going to throw in there. Got a little sunflower, some radish, some bean, snap peas, arugula, cabbage, and a really beat up corn bag.
It's a really beat up corn bag.
And Jenny and I are going to sit down tonight. Probably not tonight. I'm totally lying because we're both tired. But probably tomorrow morning. We're going to go through Amazon and we are going to select 1 or 2 little gardening things and hopefully kick this off on Instagram tomorrow is my hope. Jenny's looking at me like that again.
It may be Saturday, depending on if we can get our act together.
Yes. But it's a small giveaway, and then we plan on having a big garden package giveaway on YouTube within a couple months.
Yeah.
But that Clyde's Planner will be part of that. The Clyde's Planner will be part of Thursday night shows.
Yep.
Here and there. Yeah, so the Instagram contest, keep an eye out for our post, but the way it's going to work is okay. You will need to tag us on a comment. Any comment on anybody's picture, tag us. Or make a post and tag us, but not only tag us, but it'll have to have a certain hashtag in it. And if we're tagged and that comment's tagged and has a hashtag, you'll be in the running to win the prize.
Homemade Everything says, "Give me a whole garden and a gardener."
I hear you about the gardener. Maybe we could timeshare a gardener. I don't know.
So the 1870s Homestead had said that she was going to crawl into whatever hole losers go into because she can't seem to win any of our giveaways. So you started talking about this. She's like, so guess I'll crawl out of my hole and try again.
Keep an eye out. That'll be a random drawing thing. So like I said, the way the Instagram contest is going to work is create a post and tag us in it. Not just tag the picture, but tag us in your description, along with a certain hashtag that we are working on putting together. Or the same exact thing in a comment on somebody else's picture, not one of ours. A comment on somebody else's picture. And
you left me to go to Dad?
Along with the hashtag. So we'll have all that up for you guys.
Use a stink pump.
Oh, what happened with betting the farm?
Their house sold for starters.
I saw that. That is awesome. Didn't that sell a couple weeks ago, or?
I think, but there was an actual sold sign on the property.
Oh, that is so awesome. And they are going to be, I believe, heading to the Carolinas area.
They leave tomorrow.
For the Carolinas area? They haven't found property, have they?
Well, I don't know. Sorry we haven't been active lately. Been busy packing and loading. We leave tomorrow morning. Yoo-hoo.
That's so awesome.
Exciting.
Jenny says, come pick her up because it's got to be warmer down there.
I don't know. It's cold everywhere.
I was going to say, the other day we noticed that here in southern Michigan, I was looking at the temperatures on the morning news, and the farther south you went into Ohio and Indiana, the farther south you went, it actually got colder. Which is kind of crazy.
That is.
My hand's cold. 27 here in Florida. What's that say over there? Can you see that in this light?
Chicken.
Chicken? What are you talking about, chicken?
Chicken.
Yes, there's a chicken on the...
Where? Oh! Jenny's looking at Hollar Homestead's YouTube page right now, and their banner is the chicken. Should I show everybody that, Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So everybody please say thank you to Hollar Homestead for supplying some giveaway items. And this is what Gracie was saying chicken about. Chicken! Boom!
Our thermostat says negative 0.8.
Our thermostat?
or our
thermometer
weather station.
Say, why did you set the thermostat to -8? -0.8?
Negative. It says -0.8.
-0.8.
I was like, how do you get -0? But the 0.8.
You can get my daddy.
All right, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for you to go to bed. And her. And I was dead tired. Here's what happens to these live shows, guys.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Like, I was literally taking a nap at 8:45 or trying. It's one of those naps where you can hear everything going on, but you're not really functional.
You're resting.
And I woke up and I told Jenny, I said, you're going to do most talking in the show because I am...
And I was like, no. I know it's going to happen.
And now, I am wide awake.
And I am crashing hard. But
I'll be up for a couple hours.
You did make the statement that we would talk about the goat. I don't know if you want to... We ended up with a sick goat this morning. He's doing better. We had the vet out.
And I actually had an epic fail on that. I noticed he did not look right yesterday eating... That probably would have been breakfast, huh?
Yeah.
Eating breakfast when I fed them. He just looked...
Just
not,
odd. Yeah, not Phoenixy.
Yeah, not Phoenixy.
Phoenix is a special goat. He's very...
Not as special as Sparks.
No, Sparks is pretty special.
Sparks has a bigger beard than me.
Sparks is our like major anti-human goat, but
yeah.
Phoenix, he's not so anti-human. I mean, he'll come up and talk to you. Just don't touch him. They smell so bad.
But I forgot to ask Jenny to also go down and take a look because our schedules.
Yeah, we crisscross.
And my brain being the biggest problem, not our schedules, my memory. And so Jenny went out and did chores this morning, and she called for me to come out because he wouldn't get up.
Yeah, he felt like he ate his grain, and then when he came over to get hay, he fell, and he couldn't get back up. I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant to go in there because I didn't want to get the smell on me.
Right.
But I also knew that he wasn't well. I mean, you could
right.
just tell that he wasn't well. And
by the time I came out, he perked up a little.
He had perked up a little, and I got him up.
Yeah.
I got him standing. And so then he started eating hay, but he just wasn't.
So we moved him into the workshop out of the weather and everything. And Jenny had called the vet. So the vet took 2 or 3 hours. Jenny and Andrew had an appointment. So it was me and the other kids, and the vet showed up. And her initial thought was that he looked pretty good.
Yeah.
That was the first,
looking at
3 second, first impression. And then she went and felt him, and she's like, oh my gosh, this goat's pretty darn skinny. And I was like, what?
Which, if you see him, especially if he stands up, like on the fence or something, that goat has a wide belly.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't initially...
Not like Danny, though.
No, nothing like Dan and Reese. Oh my gosh, milking that goat is like, here, let me get around your stomach.
Yes, Noah's Ark, you're right. He was frozen.
Yeah, and he was. He's thin. He's too thin. And so he was cold. And
so we are ditching the hay that we harvested last year, and we're getting some better hay for him. He's, the vet could not believe how low his temp was. Anything under 100 is serious.
Yeah.
And he was definitely under 100. So he's in the workshop. He's got a heater in there with him, straw, good hay. And his temp is now 100. What was it? 101.5 or 101?
Yeah, 101.2 or something like that.
So
he got some warm fluids in him, and he perked right up. When I went in there tonight to see him for the first time since I had left, even just his noises, you could tell that he was much better than what he was.
Much more.
He could hold himself up. He wasn't.
I was telling the vet. I told her. Oh, go ahead.
But Mike sent me a message. He's like, oh, he's in the bathroom warming up, and I was like. He is in our house. Did you remove all the towels? I do not want the smell on those towels. And he's like, he's in the workshop bathroom. I'm like, oh, okay. My initial thought was, that bathroom is going to be horrible to clean.
But I told the vet, I was like, oh my gosh, worst goat owner of the year award here. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
And she was like, but you look at him, he's got so much fur.
Yeah. I mean,
she said, you look at him, just looking at him, the vet said, he looks perfectly healthy.
Yeah, I mean, the hair on his back is like that long. Or so. I mean, he is a very hairy goat. And so that does make it very deceiving. And again, we don't touch them often. Sparks doesn't really let us, which I guess Kristin tackled Sparks pretty good.
Yeah, she did.
and
she said Sparks is pretty thin too. But not as much. And she wondered if he was actually beating Phoenix out of the feed. And I was like, they don't get beat out of the feed. They eat together. They eat. Yeah. So,
but I mean, it was when we bred Vega, which was September. I had to wrestle both of them to get them from the one pasture to the other, and they both just about dislocated my arm.
They are tough.
I never would have thought that they were.
Sparks went to run by Christine or Christina? Christine, who was the vet, and she grabbed him. But I tell you what, that goat took her.
Yeah. So, I mean, even for being like, kind of malnourished, I guess is the term that you could use. They are strong. I never would have guessed that.
But I asked her, so my thinking...
We got to change up what we're doing.
She looked at the goat feed that we were giving him, and I explained how much we give the two boys. Because the girls and well, they're not babies anymore, but the girls and the babies are beyond healthy. They are fantastic. But the boys
of them are really round.
But the boys are a little more in the elements. I told the vet, I said, yeah, I've got this shed for the boys. And she's like, oh, she goes, man, you would be surprised. You have got a lot more for these goats than a lot of people give their boy goats. Yeah. And which doesn't make it necessarily right, but she thought their setup was adequate. We just need to get more quality hay in front of them.
Which is not what we asked.
I was kind of thinking backwards. I was going to up their grain and stuff. She's like, no, maybe don't. Read the package for the grain. Do what the package says to do. But get good quality hay in front of them and let them eat what they want. So.
And that makes sense.
So we're going to do that. And he's all rebounded. But we're still... Prime example that we are still very much newbies to all this. And
I'm just glad that we were able, like... He went down with one of us right there, especially because it was only, I want to say it was only like 7 degrees this morning when I went out initially. So I'm glad he went down when I was right there, and I'm like, Phoenix, what are you doing? And he's, what? I'm like, oh, it's not good. I ran inside.
Kelly says does hold weight better than bucks. I would say we definitely have that case. Our weather is also very...
round.
He's gonna fill the freezer pretty good.
Yeah, he's very round too. I keep saying that.
But the setup with the boys and the girls in that weather are different also.
Yes.
The girls in that weather are a little bit more out of the elements. The boys are able to be out of the element, but the girls also get more access to hay.
They do, yeah.
So we really got to change that up, and that's been implemented and it's going. So
Yep, and we've got some other stuff that we're going to supplement them with that should help them go ahead and rebound and get that weight put back on them. So,
hey, Papa Chuck, that's actually kind of odd. There's only one vet in your region that'll even see goats. I tell you what, we are very lucky with the vet here. We have had great experience.
Animal. I mean, they see.
I wonder if they'll see iguanas that fall out of trees.
Well, they will see iguanas. I don't know if they'll see them if they fall out of the trees, but they will. They'll see reptiles and gerbils and house animals and any farm animal. They actually just did. What did they just do? I want to say they just did X-rays on a chicken. I want to say.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
But Christine took a goat to work with her, and because the goat needed help.
This vet is actually, kind of sort of related. Well, is it family member or through marriages and stuff in the family? Not our family.
My sister-in-law's sister-in-law.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So what's that make her to you?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's got to be something cool like sister-in-law.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But so yeah.
Hey, 1870s, have a good night. Go check out their YouTube channel. Yeah. We are so happy they started their YouTube channel.
Rachel's like, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh,
you guys did great, though.
Yeah, you guys did do great. So, yeah, a big difference between last winter when the boys were okay. We noticed last winter the boys slimmed down a little, and I can't even remember what we did last winter.
I think we just shoved hay at them.
I think we did. So the difference is we actually have a round bale of hay from the same farmer So the only difference is we're feeding our hay that, if you remember, we fought with all summer long.
Yep.
And so anyways, lesson learned there. We've got good hay back in front of them, and they're going to start. The vet did say with the sick goat to kind of slowly introduce the new hay and keeping more and more and more in front of them. And then after about 3 or 4 more days, she said a lot of people aren't cautious like that. They just do it. I'm just going to do what she said.
Yeah.
But
after a few
we'll just
days, then he
park
should be
all the hay in front of them if they want to eat, and let them go at it. So, which they get a lot of hay, but they don't have free choice. I guess
it's
not technically free choice.
Yeah, it's not all the time. But
Bandana Grandma, have a good evening.
And ending with that, while you guys, because I wasn't here, while you and Christine were outside, I guess CJ was going crazy in his pasture, like, "Where's my hay?"
Hello, I'm over here. Notice me.
And she was like, "Oh wow, he looks great. He has a great coat on him." And stuff. It's like, yeah, he's pretty.
Wait, we were talking about goats.
No, you most definitely were not talking about the boys.
No. I mean, our conversation was goats, not horse.
No, you were talking about CJ.
I didn't say anything about CJ.
No, you and Christine were talking about.
No, but
CJ.
I'm saying this conversation on
and
YouTube right now.
I'm talking about CJ. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay. Come here, creepy.
Betting the Farm. We hope you guys have a great journey. Keep an eye on Betting the Farm's Facebook. And wait, do they have Facebook? I'm trying to remember. I get confused on who has what.
But I know page and a store.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Instagram.
Page, Betting the Farm page, store, and Instagram.
And YouTube.
But post lots of pictures on your guys' journeys tomorrow, right? Or
You're not going to squeeze through there.
What's going on over here? You're going to get hurt. Oh, my goodness. And Hollar Homestead, thank you so much for donating some gifts to give away. We've really enjoyed interacting with Meg over there. So,
what are you doing? We're getting ready to say goodnight.
Yeah, you going to say bye?
Say bye.
Good night. Bye-bye. I love you.
Oh, actually, kind of funny story. That vet, Jenny and her were actually at the two families. It was a baby shower.
Yep, it was Hillary's baby shower.
And once the vet realized who I was and what family it was, I think, and all that, she was getting ready to leave, and I kept saying, because I kept coming in and checking on the kids, and then she was like, and I was like, yeah. So I got the 2 older ones in there with the younger one, so it's okay. The 10, 11-year-old are in there, and but I'm a worrywart, so I like to check. And then she was like, "Oh, Gracie is yours."
Gracie. She remembers Grace and her cheesiness from the baby shower.
She remembers both of the girls, yeah. But they both the girls are with Mom at the baby shower. That's funny.
That was cute.
All right, let's get out of here. Bumblebee Junction, Bonne Terre Homestead. Visit their pages. Bonne Terre Homestead doesn't have a YouTube yet, but Bumblebee Junction has a YouTube. Go check out his YouTube page, groups, all that good stuff for those folks. Instagrams. We love Instagram. Do you know we're coming up on 300,000 on it? Or 300,000.
Wow, that
3,000 on Instagram. 3,000.
3,000. Why'd you move my mouse thingy? Don't move my... Stop it.
See what I gotta live with?
You're the instigator.
All right, good night, everybody. Betting the Farm. Have safe travel. I see you commenting in here, too.
Good night.